Hi, my name is Tati and welcome to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Today we are going to do a bit of a bookish solo day. I am my own Valentine's this year. Not gonna lie, every other year too. So I decided to treat myself on this Valentine's Day and we're gonna go on a little bit of a bookstore crawl. We're gonna go to the movies and see the only rom-com available. Maybe go to a little cafe, maybe read a little cafe. I had just started this book. It's in ARC and it comes out in February, but we'll get more into that later on in this video. But right now we need to get ready. I feel like being cute on this Valentine's Day, so let's get to it. Me not knowing where anything is because I like rarely do my makeup these days. Here it is. I've already put on my moisturizer for today. It's the ITK Deep Moisture Rich Cream. Let's talk about Valentine's Day. I feel like it's kind of weird, or at least like in my circle, for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna go have a solo date for Valentine's Day. But I feel like that is important to do because I think you should get comfortable with doing stuff alone. I feel like too many people are afraid to do stuff by themselves, so then they end up like sitting at home, and I feel like that's where being lonely comes from, because I'm alone, but I'm certainly not lonely because I enjoy my own company. Do I like company? I love company. Who doesn't love company? But I don't need it. Listen, I don't know what the makeup's gonna end up looking like today. Why does this look green all of a sudden? This used to look super yellow. I don't know what this makeup is going to look like today, considering I have not done my makeup in so long, but that is something that I'm working on for 2026, is being more presentable. When I was in high school, I would do my makeup very often, and then somewhere around the pandemic, I'm like, I'm not going nowhere. So I stopped putting on makeup, and I really have not worn makeup for the last like 5 years. Part of me was like, who am I getting all dolled up for? And at the time, that was my truth. But now, the answer is me. That's what I'm getting all dolled up for. So in this new year, this new phase of my life, I am putting a lot more emphasis on the way that I look and the way that I feel. Especially after this like last week where I wouldn't say like my outfits are super cute, but I did put some effort into the way that I looked, and then I did feel better as a result of that. So I want to continue that kind of energy for the rest of the year and for the however long I got left on this planet. Oh my god, shouldn't have done that. That's not it. That does not go up there. Wipe that off. Whoa, that was crazy. Y'all, this is about to be mad trial and error because like I said, I have not really put on makeup in years. Also, we are behind time. I wanted to leave here by 11 o'clock. It's 11:23 because one of the bookstores that I want to go to, it closes at 2. As a person who does not have very many eyebrows, this part actually ends up taking the longest. So we're going to first of all try to match the sparse eyebrow to the thicker eyebrow. Usually I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in, what is this, neutral brown? Yeah, neutral brown. And then the other day I just got this Make Me Brow from Essence eyebrow gel. I've been using that for the last couple of days. I'm like, okay, it makes it look like I got a little bit of eyebrow there. So we'll continue with that right now. Oh, I'm making a mess. Yeah, I have all this, what is even, I have this Shein bag that I would travel with. Something is open in here. That's not good. Oh, the Fenty. The Fenty, girl. What happened, girl? That's no bueno. I honestly don't feel like dealing with this right now. So I think I won't. Y'all want to experience old makeup? Baby, modern renaissance. The only thing I've hit pan on is the dark brown, and that was when I was in high school. I graduated in 2018. What else in here? Oh! Urban Decay Naked Heat, and not hit pan on a single thing, in pristine condition. I did use it. When I bought this was the only thing I was using, but I was very light with my makeup. OG, freaking the Saharan by Juvia's and the Zulu by Juvia's Place. You know what? We're gonna go, this is the vibes for today. We're gonna go pink today. I got the freaking magnetic makeup like palette holder so you could like mix and match. You think that there are Tarte eyeshadows in here? No. There are ColourPop. No. Yeah. ColourPop. No, it's Sugar Pill, Kitten Parade, and Poison Plum. This is what I would use for cheer football games. This is what I had on my eyes. parades. This is what I had on my eyes. And the Anastasia Glow Kit, y'all. I loved me some hot sand, but Amber Gold was the one I stayed using. And you know, Snow, I never used Snow, but my best friend, shout out to my best friend, R.I.P. Cheyenne, she was the only person who was touching this Snow. The pink one from Juvia's Place. That works. My freaking camera overheated, so I just finished on my own. I'm gonna need to do a little bit more to these edges, but this is what my face ended up being. It looks a little, I don't know, it's giving a little grandma. I think it's the lips. I don't wear red. I feel like red looks like somebody's grandma. Yeah, no, I can't. And it looked like sticky. I'm throwing that away. Okay. It's doing a little something, something. We're gonna put some lotion on our arms. I got this Sol de Janeiro Delicia Drench Body Butter. The purple one. You know, I'm gonna put a jacket over this. Now that I think about it, I hope that jacket still fits. Alright, it might be time for a new jean jacket. Not gonna lie, I've had this one since middle school too. Tati Amiah, I feel my temperature rising. I know my hair looks crazy because I sure enough had that sunroof down the whole time I was coming out here. But this is where I'm going, guys. Yeah, y'all see that? They literally close in like an hour, so I gotta hurry up. Hot is on heck. I'm about to take this jacket off. Anything. I'm also like not, I don't need to buy a look, but I am looking around, so I'm just gonna see if anything pops out at me. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, this jacket gotta come off. I didn't find anything in there. The demographic of books in there were just a lot older than I am, and that's okay. Everything don't gotta be for me. And they were having like a sale on their paperbacks. I've said this before, and for the most part, I do stick to it, but I try not to buy any books that if I have read it and I just need it on my shelf, then I'll buy it. And if I have not read it, it's got to really be speaking to my spirit. But for the most part, because I have like, my cousin works in a library, so she keeps bringing home the ones that they take off the shelves. So I have a lot of those books. Plus, my mom was in the phase when I first started reading, and we found like the books at Dollar Tree. So then she just kept buying books in. So a lot of the stuff on my shelf is those books from Dollar Tree and them library books. Plus, I go to the library, and I already kind of plan out like my TBR kind of for the year. I don't really have much of an urge to like just buy a random book. And right now, the only book that I am looking for is the rest of the ACOTAR series, because I found A Court of Mist and Fury at the library in the library book sale section, and it was 10 cents. So they're gonna kind of have to beat that price or be similar for me to want to purchase that book. But I'm looking specifically for the rest of the series for cheap. I'm not buying them brand new. I will only get them if I see them like secondhand at like a thrift store or something like that. So every time I walk into one of these thrifty bookstores, these secondhand bookstores, that is my goal. That's what I'm looking for. Or something else that is already on my TBR, which is kind of slim pickings because most of my TBR is books that I already own. We are under no obligation, no expectation to purchase any books today. But I will be going to another bookstore. Oh, it's the Goodwill one. That's the one I'm going to. I'm going to the Goodwill bookstore right now. Oh, baby, I'm hot. And this is not even 7 Brew. I got this cup yesterday when I went to 7 Brew. This is Pepsi. Also, y'all, I've been jamming. That's part of the reason I'm hot. I've been jamming. His hair is all messed up. Off to location number 2. It's starting to get a little overcasty out here. I'm a little concerned. Once again, bought nothing. Just like being in the store. Now I'm gonna go to the movies. I was actually gonna go to the later movie, which is at like $4.50, but I seen that they had one for $2.20 and it is $2.10 now. So I'm actually gonna go to the movies right now, and I'm getting a little hungry. So we're gonna get us something to eat. This hair is slowly turning into a rat's nest. I'm so beautiful. So we're actually gonna go to a movie theater that I have never been to before, and we're going to see the movie Solo Mio. It's got Kevin James, y'all know Paul Blart. Apparently it's a rom-com. It's the only rom-com out right now, so that's what we're gonna go see. I had originally wanted to go see Mercy, but I guess that's like slowly being phased out of the movies because the only available showings are at like 10:30 at night. Who is going to the movies at 10:30 at night? Not me. I'm not going. I'm gonna be asleep at 10:30 at night. Paul Blart was supposed to get married in Italy, or just get married in general, whatever, but his fiance stood him up. I guess he decided to cash in on his honeymoon anyways because he's in Italy, and I'm assuming he's gonna find him a new love because it's a rom-com. My favorite genre of movie is rom-com, and I just assumed that enjoyment would transfer over to books, but then I realized that, I don't know, I don't really care for a rom-com book. Like, it just doesn't have the same kick to it. I've been reading more fantasy, romance, Actually, I've been really trying to read more literary fiction, and I think that's boring to me. I'm still working through the books, but like, I think that they might be a little bit boring. Oh my god, actually this movie theater looks a little scary. Order a little food. I don't really care for popcorn. Like, I don't ever order popcorn, but if somebody else orders popcorn, I'll get me a couple of handfuls. But I don't like that the kernels get stuck in my teeth. That bothers me to no end. Look at this. Y'all see what I mean by scary? Oh Lord. I gotta juice myself. myself.
$6 Tuesday ticket program. You can save up to 40%
now she talking.
on your next movie to $6 Tuesday and participate in epic
Girl, how does work?
Check our
That
value
one.
promotions page on our website for further details and participating films.
What's up, Mario? Behold! I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
It's not alive in here. I just got out of the movie. That was such a cute movie. I really liked it. I liked it. But it was so cute. That Italian lady, I do not know her name, but she was mad funny. This whole movie, oh my gosh, I love that. That was really nice. While watching the movie, I was reminded about how much I love like Italian. I think Italian sounds so, I mean, of course, everybody thinks Italian sounds pretty, but like I really like Italian. When it was a couple years ago, like I don't know, when I was in like high school or something, I saw this movie. I think it was called The Houseboat. Yeah. It was called The Houseboat, and it had Sophia Loren. And there was like a theme to that movie, and it was an Italian phrase, dolce far niente, how sweet it is to do nothing, sweet nothingness, right? And then in this movie, it was ci devi provare. Ci devi provare. I love an Italian saying, a little Italian phrase, but it means like you have to try. Like you just need to try. And that is a constant theme in my life. I tend to keep coming across media, like content in general, that the theme is you just have to try. So that was just another thing on the list. Ci devi provare. If I ever get a tattoo, my body's gonna be covered in Italian sayings. As for the experience of the movie theater, nah, man, gonna have to get that like a 7 out of 10. It was completely self-serve, so I had to go in there and buy my own ticket using a little kiosk. Then I'm like, okay, can I get popcorn? And the guy's like, well, you just pick everything up. So I had to go pick up my own popcorn and then take it to the scanner and buy it. And then I was, come on now, y'all have employees in there, they should be able to do something. Popcorn was off a little hard, a little bit, but I did finish it. I'm hungry, so I need to feed myself now. Overall though, Solo Mio, go see that movie. I was right about what it was about. Kevin James goes to Italy so that he can get married, but then his fiance stands him up. and he decides, or he kind of has no choice but to go forward with his honeymoon. But while he's there, he meets these other couples who are also on the same honeymoon package, and through heavy prompting by the other couples, he ends up really like kind of taking advantage of the experience. And then he meets this lady at a coffee shop who she happens to own the coffee shop, and then the two of them, she also is part of that catalyst of him exploring new things, and she's the one who said to him, "She's every provider, you have to try." Basically the whole theme of the movie was like, put yourself out there, stop being so scared, do something, enjoy yourself. And yes, that was it was such a cute movie, such a pretty. Italy is so pretty. I'm going to Italy one day. I will be going to Italy one day. I am so beautiful today. All right, y'all. I'm out to eat, and I just got me a little mojito. And I'm going to sit here and read my book. I am reading Written on Ice by Smartline S. It's my first arc. The book comes out on February 24th, but it's like a hockey romance, but they're black, right? So it's a black hockey player and a black figure skater, and they both go to this like university, except like she's not rich. I'm trying to eat and talk. She's not rich, so that's as far as I got. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna read my book, I'm gonna wait for my food to come. I ordered birria tacos. It's already here. Yo, that's the fastest some food has ever been here. This is actually kind of crazy. I don't even like citrus, but I'm going to put a little bit of lime on it. Maybe. Not a dry lime. Not the lime is dry. Yo, I'm stuffed. Like a turkey, I'm stuffed. Finished my food, finished my drink. Didn't finish my book though, but we can continue doing that later on tonight. But I am about ready to go home. I just made it home, and I figured I'll just close out this vlog before I even go in the house. So I wanted to thank you so much for watching. I had such a fun day today, hanging out with you guys, taking myself on this little solo day. Like, this was wonderful. And I hope you enjoyed it too. Please like the video if you liked it. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys do to treat yourself. And support a black-owned business, babe. Subscribe to my channel. And that is all from me. Good night. Bye.
If I was your